Hi guys, Kiki here. So welcome back to my channel. Lately I've posted a video in which I asked you to challenge me to do a DIY or a tutorial, anything which you guys wanted me to do. So yeah, and a lot of you, like 3 or 4 of you, asked me to do something from recycled material or from recycled bottles, from plastic bottles. So yeah, I decided to take that suggestion on board, and I have a tutorial for you guys, and these things are really cute. So before I start, I just wanted to tell you that the challenge me video is still open. You can still challenge me to do other things. I know that there are other suggestions, and yeah, hopefully I will do them really soon as well. So yeah, let's get going. So I came up with these cute little containers, and these are all made from recycled material. I found the idea on Pinterest. I didn't come up with the idea on my own, but I found the idea on Pinterest. I didn't find a tutorial about it, so I decided to make my own and give it my own touch. So basically, these are containers, and you can store stuff in them, or you can give a gift in them. You can use them however you want. So all you need to do is open them up, and then over there you can fill them in with your stuff. You can store your jewelry or your coins or anything you like. Yeah, and I think they are really cute, and you can personalize them however you want, because obviously you will choose the material and the color scheme which you like. So yeah, so that's that. So for the things you need to make these cute little containers or gift bags, or call them whatever you want, so what you need for these are, you need a container. So you can use any kind of container. I'm having fun using these chewing gum tubs because they are really sturdy, but you can also use like these tubs with which were, their main purpose was to store pills in them. You can use these kind of tubs as well. These were like dips, and they had dips in them or something like that. These had nuts in them. You can also get your plastic bottles, cut the bottom part, and there you go, you have a small tub. You can also make this with jars. Well, any container which you can think of, you can use it and turn them into these cute little containers. So all you need to do, all you need is a container. So I'm going to use this one. You also need some fabric scraps. So these were actually my clothes. This was a jean jacket, and this was a shirt. I don't like to throw stuff like this away just for the sake of DIYs. You can also find, old clothes from thrift shops or charity shops. So yeah, keep an eye out for those things. You also need something to fasten the top part of the container, and I cut out a piece of the jean jacket as well. You also need something to decorate it, like ribbon. If you have ribbon scraps, for example, which you're not going to use, you can also use twine. So yeah, I had a piece of lace here, and I have some more lace which maybe I will use. So you also need some fabric scissors. You need your glue gun, which is heating up right now, and you also need some universal or fabric glue. This is optional because the part I'm going to use this for, you can still use the glue gun, but for safety purposes it would be better if you had some liquid glue. Yeah, so yeah, and you also need a ruler to measure your fabric, and some chalk to mark where you want to cut out. So yeah, and this is also optional, but you can cut out a circle for underneath the container here, so that it would look something like this, so that the bottom of the tub won't show. But if it doesn't bother you, you can leave this step out. As for the paper, you can use newspapers, you can use paper from old books, so you can recycle the paper as well. So yeah, let's get going. So the first thing you need to do is cut out a rectangle which will cover the whole tub. So I just cut it out for the sake of the video so that it won't take long, but basically you just need to cut out something like this, and you need to leave about 1/2 inch or 1/2 inch to overlap these two together, like that. Okay, so I left this decorative strip because I like it, but you can choose to cut out any part which you want. So yeah, I'm just going to start adhering the jeans onto my container. As you can see here, it is not perfect, but it doesn't have to be, because then we're going to cover them using pieces of ribbon or pieces of lace. So that's the beauty of this. You don't need to be perfect in it, and it will still turn out great. So yeah, I'm just going to start adhering it using my glue gun. Obviously, be really careful when using the glue gun. It's really hot, and believe me, it's not nice when you get burnt with it. So yeah, as you can see, the nozzle for my glue gun is really thin, and that will help you to be less messy with your work and more precise. So basically I closed this part using hot glue, and it looks something like this. The bottom part for now isn't covered with anything yet, so we just need to take care of this thing over here. So what I actually suggest for you to do is cut this part into strips all the way till here, till the edge of the tub, so that it would be easier to tuck in the container later on. And it will look something like this. So then you can cut off some of the extra parts because they're a bit long. Obviously then you can do whatever works for you. There we go. And then we're just going to hot glue them and invert them inside the tub like so. And I'm just gonna do each and every one of them like this. If it gets wrinkly up over here, it doesn't matter, don't worry, it's going to happen. It depends on the shape of the tub or the jar which you're going to use. But I don't mind it being a bit wrinkly from here, as you can see, because then we're going to cover this part using some twine or ribbon or something like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and adhere every single strip into the container like so. So there we go, they are all tucked in inside the container, and yeah, so for now it looks something like this. Now the next part is we're just going to grab another piece of rectangle using different fabric. So basically, as you can see here, I like to use a plain fabric and a decorative one. Even this one, I have the decorative here and the plain one here. But you can also choose 2 plain ones or 2 decorative ones. It depends on what you like. So what I'm going to do is I just cut out a piece of fabric. Now the size of it depends on the container, but it should go around here with a bit of overlapping here, you need to decide on how long you want this upper part to be. It could be really short, it could be really long. It depends on your design, on how you want it to look. So I think this is a bit long for my likings, but I will go ahead and trim it after I adhere this part to the rest of the container. So all you need to do is you need to put some glue here on top. So I'm going down like a half an inch or a centimeter or 1.5 centimeters down the container, so that it will, you know, stick properly. And yeah, all I need to do is start adhering this part. So just a tip, where you have this overlapping part, always start adhering from there, so that all the overlapping parts will be in the same place, and it will be much neater. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead, put this here like that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and adhere it around the container. Now don't worry if you have some glue coming out or it is not that straight, because we're going to cover it using some ribbon. Yeah, so, and if you have these strings of glue coming out, you can just grab a heat gun, heat them up, and they will melt right off. And this tip, I got it from Tim Holtz, and it actually does work. So yeah, if they bother you a lot, you can do that. So yeah, so let me just remove these parts because they're bothering me. Okay, so basically for now it looks something like this, and now we just need to adhere this part over here with this part, so that we can form like a sleeve. For this part, I will suggest using liquid glue. It could be universal glue or it could be fabric glue, just for the sake of safety, because you can get burned quite easily with the glue gun in this step. So yeah, and that worked just fine. So for now, this is how it looks like. The next few steps will make it look prettier, don't worry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some of the top part, because I don't like it this long. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off this part like so. I would suggest doing it a bit longer than the tab, but obviously it depends on your liking, because then when you're going to gather these, it is going to get shorter. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate our tub, and I think I'm going to decorate it using some lace over here, because I like how lace looks with the jeans, and maybe some lace under here, but a different kind of lace. So yeah, I think this looks really cute as well with the hearts. So you can also use strips of other fabric, you can also use twine, you can use anything you can imagine to decorate it, and this is what's going to make it cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and adhere this onto my container. So this step will help us cover the division between the two fabrics, and it would look like more of a whole thing rather than two pieces of fabric stuck together. need to do now is close it using some ribbon or lace or twine. I'm using this decorative strip which I cut out from the jeans, as I said previously. So yeah, I just need to do a knot like so. You can also do a bow, they will be with you, but I'm just going to do a knot like that. So for the last part, but you can choose to skip the step, you can get a circle which is the same diameter as your as the bottom of the tub, and just adhere it here. So we're just gonna go ahead and glue it here. Attach it there, and it's basically ready. So that's basically it for the tutorial. I hope you like these cute little containers made out of recycled material. Obviously you can give them your own touch using your own piece of fabric. Yeah, I think they're really cute, and the best part of it all is that they are all made from recycled material. If you manage to do these, just please share your photo with me, because I would love to see how yours turned out. Don't forget that I have a giveaway going on my channel. It has till the 22nd of May, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, so go ahead and participate in that. All you need to do is follow a few easy steps and you're in. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.